I think I've always been a very nostalgic, sentimental person. I couldn't help but keep reminiscing over moments that had already gone by. I couldn't help but feel like I always had one foot stuck in the past, while the future rushed past me like a train that I had missed. I couldn't help but think about the fact that I would miss the present after it was over. I couldn't help but grieve, too early or too late. And I feel like I've been in a state of yearning my whole life. At times, I somewhat really resented myself for it. I would view nostalgia as myself being overly dramatic, or at times, being overly anxious about how much I would miss the moment once it was over. I didn't like the fact that I felt every emotion so deeply and intensely. The way I felt stuck in the past while everyone else rushed past me in a blur, running towards the future, and time continued to move on without me. I didn't want to stay in the past. I wanted to move on. But I felt like the people I loved were waiting for me there. That the past versions of myself were waiting for me there. And I couldn't leave them all behind. But slowly, I'm coming to terms with nostalgia, and I'm starting to appreciate its beauty a little more. I'm starting to view nostalgia in another light. I realize that it is a privilege to yearn for your own memories. I realize that nostalgia is proof you are living a life to be proud of, a life that is worth loving. All that sadness I feel for moments that have ended, or for moments that will end one day, it's all a sign that it was worth loving in the first place. I'm realizing that nostalgia is not something to feel guilty or melancholy about. It's actually quite a privilege to be able to look back at your past or present and see it gleaming and glistening and glowing. To see the faces of people you love, to hear their laughter like a lullaby, to feel the warmth like the sun on your face. It is a blessing to have so many great things to miss. Instead of feeling nostalgia like a bitter taste in my mouth, I want to feel it like a sweetness on my tongue. Instead of feeling it like a burning ache in my chest, I want to feel it like a quiet glow that radiates from under my skin. I don't want to look at nostalgia like a shameful childhood secret or a sign of weakness or a grim shadow that follows me. I want nostalgia to keep emanating from within me, and I want to broadcast to the world, shouting with gratitude, I have memories that I long for. I'm living a beautiful life. Nostalgia is not a proof of loss, but of life. Not of pain, but of love. There is beauty behind the aching. There is joy behind the sorrow. Nostalgia is proof you are living a life to be proud of, a life worth longing for. And truly, I think that yearning for your own memories is one of the greatest privileges of all.